I think this thing is my favorite piece of tech I've purchased this year. It's pretty much a really affordable AirTag that's in like a way better form factor. And when I say affordable, I mean it. This thing's like $17 on Prime Day right now. That's like significantly cheaper than an AirTag. For context, I like to have everything I own in Apple Find My because I lose stuff all the time. I got all my devices, of course. And then all my AirTags. This is so useful. Once you do this, you'll never go back. And it's exactly like an AirTag, has all the same functionality. It's got the speaker and everything, and it's super loud, even though, again, it is super thin. It's just about the same thickness as 2 credit cards for context. I think this is the best way to keep track of your wallet with Find My without it being super obvious with the AirTag there, and maybe people would steal it. This thing is super conspicuous. I also keep it in like the pockets of my luggage, so it's not super bulky. I use one to track my little Lululemon bag here. Even though it's better in my opinion, it's even cheaper than an AirTag, and it's on sale right now for Prime Day for $17. Crazy. I'll have a link to it in my bio with a bunch of other Prime Day deals if you're looking to pick up some cool tech. Thanks for watching. I love my little AirTag card. So this is a brand new renter-friendly smart home device that was just released, and if you have a home office, a private bedroom, and especially if you have roommates, this could be an absolute game changer for you. So it's called the U300. It's from one of my favorite smart home companies, Aqara, and at first glance, it might look like a regular smart lock, but it is far from that. This is a smart door handle. Normally, if you want to secure a room, it would have to have a deadbolt to be compatible with a smart lock. Not these. These will let you add smart security to any room in your house. Like, I really want to be able to keep my office secure, but it just has a regular door handle, so I can't install a smart lock up until now. The installation process is super easy and very renter-friendly. This will replace pretty much any style of door handle. You just need to remove a few screws. This installation literally took me like 5 minutes. Once it's all installed, this is what it's going to look like. Looks super slick. Now from the inside, it works just like a regular door handle. You see when I put it here, it's going to open, but from the outside, when I pull the door handle, nothing's going to happen. That's because we need to unlock it first. A few different ways to do this. First one is, of course, the fingerprint reader. This is the most straightforward. That's going to give you access from the outside, and it's going to lock after about 10 seconds. Now we can't get back in. We then have the pin pad here. Another really great way to get access. And one of my favorites, Apple Home Key, allowing us to unlock the door with the iPhone. Another really great feature, if the lock dies, you could actually pull back the fingerprint reader here, and there's a backup key that comes with the lock. This is really neat. And of course, Smart Home Connected works seamlessly with Apple HomeKit as well as any other ecosystem that uses Matter, because this is fully Matter compatible. There's also a bunch of really specific settings you can configure in the app, like what mode it's in. So for example, you could have it so it always passes through, so it just works like a regular door handle. You could have it so it only does that at night or only during in the day. You can make it so it only locks after like a minute opposed to like 10 seconds. There's so many different ways to configure this to make it perfect for your situation. I really like this thing. Not only is it a cool, unique device, but it has every single feature you would ever want, from the pin pad to the fingerprint reader to home key. So many ways to access in the smart lock. And again, just like super practical for a lot of use cases. I think for anybody with roommates, this will be a huge one. So you could lock down your room and still have a really easy way to access it and give remote access whenever needed. Or again, if you have a home office like me, where you want to make sure you're keeping that secure, maybe you just have a bedroom you want to keep private, maybe you have a shop, anything along those lines. I just really like this thing. And even though this thing just released, it's going to be 40% off on Amazon for Amazon Prime Day. This and pretty much all of other Aqara stuff is going on sale. It's a really great time to buy a smart home. I know I've said it a bunch, but I do really like this thing. I'll have a link to it in my Amazon storefront in my bio. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Is it something you think you'd use? And I'll catch you in the next video.